Hello again. In this video, we're going to investigate the science behind this thing, which is a reusable hand warmer. It consists of a plastic pouch with a solution with water and a chemical called sodium acetate dissolved in the water. It's also got a little metal clicky thing. You can see that moving around inside the sachet. When we click the metal button, then something happens and it gives out heat. What we'll do is a little experiment to measure how much heat, and then we'll think about why this little pouch gives out the heat during that chemical reaction. So let's make a start. So our experiment is set up. We've got two of the pouches, two of the hand warmers, we've got two thermometers, and the little digital thermometer is attached to a metal probe, which is just sellotaped onto the outside of the pouch. So at the moment, the liquid inside the pouch is measuring something like 22 degrees Celsius. And both pouches, you can see the little metal disc, and the liquid is still clear. Okay, watch and see what happens when I take this pouch and I click the little metal thing inside it. What can you see? And what's happening to the temperature of the liquid inside the pouch? Okay, in this pouch, it's gone kind of cloudy white coloured, and that's because the sodium acetate crystal has formed from the sodium acetate solution, and the temperature is now about 32 degrees Celsius. The one where we didn't click the button is still at 21 degrees Celsius, and that's the one that we call the control experiment, which we didn't do anything to. Now, the science behind this is that when something crystallizes from a liquid, it gives out heat, and that is something called an exothermic reaction. Now, you might remember in previous videos, we've talked about solids, liquids, and gases, and atoms and molecules in solids have less energy than those in liquids, and the ones in liquids have less energy than the ones in gases. So if you change from a liquid to a solid, the atoms and molecules in that have to lose energy somehow to become a solid, and they do that by giving out heat. So what we're looking at is the heat of crystallization. A liquid solution is turning into solid crystals and giving out heat. Now, what makes this a useful reaction is that the pouch is reusable. Once you click the button and it crystallizes, gives out heat, and it warms up your hands on a cold day. But then if you want to reuse the pouch, you put it into some hot boiling water in a pan on the cooker top, and you boil the pouch until the contents go from cloudy crystal back to clear liquid.